Hello. Oh god, I'm in the dark. Hang on a minute. I know we're saving electricity, but it ain't that bad. There you go. That's it. I was born in it. Molded by it. Okay, so the general gist of this event, this is a one-off special event by the Sim Racing magazine community. Highly recommended checking them out. Great group to race with. GT4 especially. That's still too dark. Ugh. I'll just leave it on auto. It does that every now and then. I do need a better camera. I tried using my big camera,
That's the end of
the Sony ZV-E10, but it just doesn't quite play ball. There's a delay in it. So the general gist of this event is this is a special event hosted by Sim Racing magazine community. 250 kilometers of Laguna Seca, which is a blooming long way. And just give me an idea.
Open quality.
Just let me know if the audio levels are off, because Dean is also on comms, so that's the other voice that you'll hear. Dean Powell, he's in a BMW. But give me a shout if the audio levels are too quiet, too loud, too anything. Yeah, I'm running really aggressive brake bias to make the car drive properly. So of course, if you have a moment to spare, folks who are watching...
Already, you're pretty much bang on second already, aren't you? Well, there's a big gap.
Yeah, no, Taylor's super duper quick.
Taylor and the rest of the field.
Taylor is super duper quick, so it's going to be a good one.
Well, I think that he's just been practicing a lot, but I think he's just good.
He is really good. Neil's core, he's usually really good and all, but I think he might be a bit rusty or something. Yeah, so to folks who are watching, pop over to the SRM stream, the link is in the description, top link. Spare 10 seconds, give him a little like and check in with him. They'll really appreciate that. Excellent broadcasting skills as well. He's very good at what he does, here's Chaz.
The leader's just done a 129.1. Fastest lap for Powell, 129.
I thought it was quiet.
That's Pop. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 34 Celsius.
Yeah, I've looked into delaying the audio, because I think that is the main fix. But the thing is that it doesn't quite mesh up with all the stuff that's going on. There will be a solution, I'm sure. Other people would manage it. Would be nice to be able to join that club of high quality cameras, but I'd way sooner have a permanently attached good camera, so to speak, so that there's no variation in it. The camera I've got has served me well. Cheers, Kenny. Thank you very much. Very kind of you. And you know what? It wouldn't be worth it if it were not for folks taking the time to just pop some feedback in. So I appreciate that. Everybody does.
B2. You need to find a tent in sector 3.
Ah, my first racing sim was Live for Speed, and that was back in college in like 2006, and you could play that with a mouse and keyboard, and that's what I did do for a few months. But long story short, you're probably looking at probably around about 20 years from start to finish. A few gaps in the middle where I didn't do any. But on the whole, it's been a big part of everything since 2006.
Off the pace in sector 2. New fastest lap for Adams, 127.9.
Yeah, it would be cool if iRacing officials did this. But I think we all know how that would end up without any stewarding. Which I guess is why I always maintain leagues are where you find the most premium kind of experience.
B3.
I think I need to actually lock in here because I've not got forever to put a quali lap in.
I'm going to come in for some new tyres.
You reckon?
Yeah, we've only got about 3 laps in them, I think.
You're 2 tenths off the pace in sector 1.
Yeah, focus.
You're a tenth off the pace in sector 2.
I'm not on a flyer, don't worry.
Yellow flag, watch out.
Are you taking new tyres?
Nah, I'll do one more.
Car left, clear left, car left, clear left.
36 seconds for a tyre change.
P2, that's your best lap in this session. You're now 0.2 off the pace. Sector 3 time is fast.
Yeah, I reckon in qualifying, all-time best is good. I find good for me at least. Actually, no, you're right. Although having said that, this is actually the only session I've done with the McLaren and the Laguna Seca, so it technically is session best lap. I'm going to come in for tyres in a sec and do another run.
Sector 2 is 0.4 off the pace.
The LEDs on the Invicta wheelbase, I kind of assumed were a bit useless, but they're actually really coming in handy here.
What for?
ABS indication.
Clear right. On your right. Right side's clear. Right side. Watch your speed. Clear right. Box in 270 metres.
Hi Ed, welcome back. Good to see you again. Twice in one day.
100 metres. 50 metres. The guy behind has just done a 128.3.
Right, fresh tyres and then another run. Could make all the difference. I'm running a 34-inch ultra-wide single at the minute. I would like to have triples, but I got rid of them a little while back in favour of this because I was moving the offers around. And I can't justify the cost to reinstate them. Plus this actually does work pretty well, all things considered. I think I'm used to it now.
Watch your mirrors, there's a car approaching.
Okay, so I got basically one shot here. I hope they've got that qualifying cooldown.
Didn't want to run out wide there.
My best lap was set on my on the last lap of that previous run, so you've still got more time
I
left.
think the cloud came out, didn't it though?
Oh, did it?
Yeah, I was in the pits when it came out. If we've got one more after this, I might be able to knock a couple of temps off.
I think you will.
Blue flag.
Are you on a flyer?
I will be. Not now.
I think I've just scuppered myself here.
One more
We'll
lap
see.
after this if you need it.
Yeah. So close to Ralph in front.
Car right, right side's clear.
Just run out wide there. Don't think I'll get those temps.
The track temp's increasing. It's now 37 Celsius. Sector 2 is 0.6 off the pace.
You want a flyer?
No. We got a bit of time to spare if you need to back off.
I will. I need a gap. Gonna go after Ralph Meyer. Oh no, I'm not gonna make the line. Ah, miscalculation. Never mind. Damn. Okay, right. Folks, just gonna nip quickly to a loo because I definitely won't get a chance. BRB. Okay. So the weather then, because time will advance. It's going to rain. It's very likely to rain. The radar doesn't show it yet. But it might.
That's the end of the session, P2.
And then we'll get some real craziness. So the setups are fixed, but they've got a little bit more fuel capacity in the tank. Or less, I'm not sure, can't remember. Ooh, short pace lap.
We've got about an hour until rain.
So 70 laps means about 105 minutes.
So how much is in the tank?
Also, that's on dry laps. When the rain falls, if it rained for the whole race, we'd be talking 140 minutes. Imagine
Based
that.
on laps, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's 250 kilometres of the Laguna. So, yeah.
Yeah, I've got a water bottle to the side of me.
Oh, I know,
Quite
you
grim.
did get last. But tyres get done at the same time as fuel. But
Yeah.
you're not going to have enough time here.
I think
That's
it's
where
gonna
I've
be
just been.
dry, wet.
Yeah, that's where I've just been.
Oh, to the toilet.
Yeah.
I'll be fine. You know when you're just about to start like a long stint in your mouth like dries, and you're like, Should have got some water in, or
Yeah. Oh, well, I've got some by me. You're not doing very well, are you?
nah,
That's 2 out of 2.
fine.
70 laps. The air temp is 20 Celsius.
Well, by the looks of the
Right,
shrubbery
untip
around
your passenger
Laguna.
fares, you might need it.
Good
Stay
point.
behind the safety car.
Best of luck.
Good luck.
Oh, Miss Seabrook's liveries.
Okay, Daniel, stay calm. Focus.
I cannot see to the left of me.
Go, nail it.
Fair enough. Time wise, I think we're looking at about an hour and 40. But it's going to rain at some point, and that's going to make the lap times extend quite a bit.
Start's okay. We're still in this.
All clean.
Yeah, all good so far.
So the race is 70 laps.
Did you qualify second?
Yeah. It's 20 incidents to the first penalty, by the way.
Yeah, I'm taking it easy just for that.
And then 40 is disqualification.
I think we'll be fine. Have you tried a GT4 in the wet yet?
No.
Even on the wet tyres, it feels like you're on flicks.
Wow, okay.
And you can't really see the water on this track, it just looks like it's really greasy.
Yeah. Well, when you did your testing, did you do it with high track usage?
I'll just use their session.
That might be why then. When the track isn't that wet
It's now 40.
or hasn't been used much, then you end up with like a uniform look to it.
One incident down. What you on?
1. I think Taylor's chewing through him a little bit.
Starting to drop off. Oh, incidents.
Yeah. It won't come into play yet, but it will.
We need to be in front of this guy. Fastest lap for Adams, 128.5. The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 39 Celsius.
The seeds of rain.
I think it's still a while off.
Yeah, it will be.
That lap was at 128.6.
Maybe not every stop. We'll have to see. There's only time when you're refueling full tank. There's only time to do the front or rears without penalty. So it'll all just depend on the balance. I think it'll be the fronts that die first.
Adams, ahead is increasing. It's now 0.8.
Just can't quite get close enough to him to hassle him yet.
That's a new fastest lap for Adams, 128.2. Good consistency. Keep him coming.
Has Nils come through the field?
No, he started a few ahead of me. He's always been about there.
Huh, fair enough.
Don't think it's a threat for you in the dry. Getting slowed down a bit here. Might need to overtake. Or I might save a bit of fuel behind him.
That's not your style though, is it? How much fuel are you saving versus time lost? Oh, this is the only split for this event. Because it's a sort of like a community private event, so to speak. You wouldn't get hundreds signing up for it. I mean, you'd love to. That'd be awesome. But this is definitely a club level event. Go and visit the stream. Top link in the description, the Sim Racing Magazine stream, which is actually Chaz Draycott's channel. They do a great job of commentating. Definitely worth having to the side.
Last lap was at 128.3. You were 10th down in sectors 1 and 2. Sector 3 time is quick. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left.
Ah, blimmin' it. Side by side with Taylor, and it put me over the corkscrew.
Slow down.
Yeah, God, these slowdowns are rubbish now. What the hell?
Track temperature is increasing. It's now 41 Celsius.
That was pure robbery.
The car behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 2.3.
Lost you about 2 seconds that did, didn't it?
The slowdowns have definitely gotten worse because they keep on tacking on time.
The gap to Adams ahead is increasing. It's now 2.5.
I'll get him. I'll get him back. Yeah, that's so annoying how it just keeps on putting another couple of tenths on every so often.
Incidents.
We'll get him back. Clawing back the time though. Didn't need that.
We've gone out of track limits, keep it between the lines. The gap to Adams ahead is now 2.2. The track temperature's rising, it's now 43 Celsius.
Piece by piece, tenth by tenth. We're coming back at him.
At the moment.
Yeah. Seems to have caught me by surprise. I swear I only shaved it a few days ago. But it just keeps coming.
to Adams ahead is now 1.4 seconds. We're quickest right now. Sector 2 and 3 times are good. Sector 1 is 0.2 off the pace. On your right.
Cheers, fellas.
Right. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 41 Celsius.
What's the weather doing?
Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 39 Celsius.
Just get that ominous feeling about Nils.
Thing is, he's probably done no practice, and he's probably just up to speed now.
The gap to Adams in front is now 2.0 seconds.
Yeah. It probably is.
Daniel, we're matching race pace. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 37 Celsius.
Ah, me and Taylor just, we're so even. Hey Dev. Welcome. First stream in the evening for a while.
Race pace. Your last lap time was 128.4. Adams ahead is now 2.1 seconds.
Rain is predicted to hit about half an hour from now.
What I might do is short fuel to get me to the when the rain comes, so I can just stick some wets on.
That's what I'm gonna do. Because if it is gonna arrive,
Your lap times are improving. This is exactly what we need.
It's half an hour off. We need to make the next into about 20 minutes, I reckon.
I don't know about that. Don't forget the track is really hot, and it might only come down a little bit. Might take a while for it to actually drive like it's wet.
Yeah, you might be right. Alright, I'm up to 4 incidents now. What are you on?
5 just then.
So I was talking to you.
The track temps increasing. It's now 39 Celsius. Adams is leading the race.
How many laps you got left in the tank?
About 7.
The track temperature's rising. It's now 41 Celsius.
I don't know, you know. I think short fueling might come back to bite you.
I'm thinking just enough to jump this guy in front of me, as I'm not passing him on track.
Oh yeah, I got you.
128.4. We need to find a tent in sector 2.
Good lord.
Okay, Daniel, you're reeling. Adams in. The gap is 0.9. Your lap time was 128.5. You're 2/10 off the pace in sectors 1 and 2. Sector 3 time's okay.
Hmm?
You've got about 4 laps of fuel left. You've just done a 128.0. The track temperature is falling. It's now 39 Celsius. You've got about 3 laps of fuel left. That lap was at 128.5. outside's clear. Come on, man, send it already. 2 laps of fuel remaining. Your last lap time was 128.8.
It's decision time with the tyres.
There's an incident in corkscrew. We think you'll be out of fuel on the next lap. Coming to the pits at the end of this lap. Box this lap. Track temps increasing. It's now 41 Celsius. Two litres left. Right side, clear right, watch your speed. Pit lane speed limit is 56 kilometers per hour. I think we'll need to stop again. The car behind is pitting. 100 metres. 50 metres.
I'm going with full tank, change the fronts.
I'm going 50, no tyres.
Full tank, change the fronts. I reckon it's going to be 40 minutes more until the rain actually feels wet. If it does arrive. That's my wager.
Need to get a jump on this guy.
Taylor's short fueled.
Exit is clear.
Got the jump on him.
Man, them fresh fronts are spicy.
front is pitting.
So Taylor short fueled in the hopes that the weather won't be too far away. All I can say is it took a solid 15 minutes to raining at the start of Snetterton. It took 15 minutes to actually be a wet track.
Well, I don't mind coming in slightly early. Just means I got the jump on the Lee guy.
Yeah, good job.
Put 55 in the end, so it wasn't a very short fuel. No tyres.
I don't want to be changing for wets until it is wet.
The gap behind is now 9.4. The track temperature is increasing. It's now 43 Celsius.
Hey James. That's good news. Exactly. I've driven Porsche Cup in the rain, on slicks. Nothing scares me. But mark my words, it's going to be a while before this track actually is wet, if it does rain at all. It's not guaranteed. Would be cool. But I'm very confident in my ability to just manage it out there when it's in that crossover phase, awkward, raining but not yet wet. Gap across the line to Taylor is now .5. 3 temps took out in that lap. Yeah, it's definitely looking like it's rain-bearing clouds out there somewhere. Oh, really enjoying the McLaren.
Car right.
Quite like the B-map.
Do you know what? I hate the corkscrew.
I don't mind it.
I think it's the worst part of this track. It's the part that I enjoy the least.
Ahead is now 9.5 seconds. We're setting the pace. That last lap was at 128.7. The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 41 Celsius.
Yeah, I suppose. Okay, Me and the corkscrew don't see eye to eye. It thinks it's brilliant.
The BMW is definitely better in the first part of the circuit. McLaren's better in the second.
You need to give back the time gained.
What are you doing?
Corkscrew's horrible in the Beamer.
Just got slapped with another silly slowdown. Oh man, that's screwed up that progress I was making.
Catching. The gap's now 8.3 seconds.
Nine minutes away.
I don't know. I've got 21 laps of fuel left.
Sector 2's 2/10 off the pace. Ahead is now 12 seconds.
God, these incidents are really strict around here, but we are at halfway, almost.
Heart rate notification on my watch, 143.
That's pretty funny.
Because I've got the pressure on me now, isn't it? Me and this league guy just been like on each other the entire race so far. Nothing.
It's good company.
Us.
Let's go, Vendetta. Hello, welcome. General words of universal encouragement.
Yeah, dirty hairpin. It looks like Powell. Looks like P4 has gone off in turn 3.
Well, it's just told me you've gone off.
He just spun me.
Oh no.
I'm still going.
Strategy gauntlet's basically been put down now. Taylor's 12 seconds ahead now, thanks to that short fuel and pit stop. And that rowers slowdown.
That's half distance. We think about 19 laps of fuel left. Sector 1 time's okay. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 2. Sector 3 time is fast. The gap behind is now 9.4.
Wow, halfway already.
It's gone quick. Right. Last lap, big gap was 11.8. What is it now? 11.3. Half a second took out a Taylor that lap. And he's on lighter fuel load than me, so make of that what you will. Maybe he had traffic.
I think he's an absolute gentlemanly. What a dude. He slowed down all that time just to let me by.
I mean, that's cool and all, but don't that mean he might do it again?
What do you mean do it again?
As in, don't that mean he's now in your pocket again?
Oh yeah, he's let me through. He dropped back about 5 seconds to let me through.
I'd have left it till the end, but that's me.
There's a lot can happen between then and there.
That's what I mean. If you lose it by yourself, he can't, you know, he's absolved of his sins.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done it, to be honest. I'd have just said sorry and moved on. I was still going.
28.8.
We're kind of running on our own here with lots of time either side of us.
But let's not look a man's charity in the mouth.
Starting to regret the choice of no tyres though.
I'm nipping a few tenths out of Taylor every lap, and I took fronts and he didn't.
Car left. Clear left.
God, I'm loving this McLaren. Feels like flying.
I always end up with car envy. I'm happy with the BMW.
Yeah, the McLaren GT4 I reckon is... Oh god.
It's Still alive?
You've just done 128.6. The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 38 Celsius.
Initial showers.
First view is psychological.
They are. Man, the McLaren's wipers are really intrusive.
Is it a single wiper?
Double, but they're just like... Man. Gotta be honest, I think I prefer it without the wipers.
The track temperature's falling. It's now 32 Celsius.
Yeah, somebody's ducking in for tyres already.
Far too early.
The curbs are like your canary down the mine.
The gap to Adams ahead is now 10 seconds.
I've got 15 laps of fuel in, so either I've dropped a clanger.
What did I say the cut-off was?
1 minute 30, I think. No,
140, I think.
yeah. I think we'll know when we feel it.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 29 Celsius.
Is your auto fuel only saying about 47 litres?
Oh, I don't know.
The track temperature's falling. It's now 27 Celsius.
Gap to Taylor is still coming down.
possibility the track might not even get wet enough.
I can feel some minor washing out.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now clear left.
Very minor though.
Yeah, it's starting to run out wide now.
Yeah, I reckon this was a master stroke from Taylor. He literally bought himself about 9 seconds on track there.
What, by fueling?
Yep.
On your right. Clear right.
It's time for the wet line now.
Gap to Adams in front is now 9.77.
Not yet.
What time's you on?
Last lap was a 1:30.2, but this one will be slower.
Stay between the lines, please, Daniel.
What time are you running? My last
I
was
just spun.
1:34.
The leader, Adams, is pitting.
Yeah, just spun. I think it's wet time. 100%. That came out of nowhere.
Look out for the pit speed limit box in 300 metres.
I think the guy
That wasn't
behind me
good.
might have gone for wets early.
Oh dear.
100 metres. 50 metres.
Damn, but there's still a way to go.
The car behind's pitting now.
Yeah, he's got a big gap now, Taylor. Surprised he's still out.
stay behind the white line.
Good on you, Taylor.
Car right, clear right. The track temperature is falling. It's now 22 Celsius.
It doesn't feel like much improvement, does it?
Right, I've reached my cut-off time.
Powell ahead is pitting. Edwards behind is pitting. Gap to Edwards behind is increasing. It's now 1.2 seconds. Looks like the leader has gone off in lane 5, P3. Looks like the leader's binned it in turn 10.
Crew chief is telling me that the leader's binned it all over the shop.
The leader's pitting now.
Has he dropped it though?
No way to know. If this rain is pre-scheduled by the
Showed him is in the pits.
Okay, Daniel.
Maybe he came back out and
no,
tried.
no, he never went in. He was trying to stick it out. Getting into the flow now.
See what I mean about like the slicks even though you're on wets?
Yeah, it's just wet weather, isn't it?
Where did you spin?
Bottom of the hill after the corkscrew. You know, there's sort of the hard left acceleration zone.
Curve. We think it might be Rice.
Hey Gabriel. So there was a big gap in between.
Front is now 15 seconds. I think P3 has binned it in. Yeah, Andretti hairpin.
So what is the gap between me and Taylor? 15.9 to 16.6. He's doing well on the rain.
Car right. Right side's clear.
Taylor's actually doing really well in this rain.
Whereabouts is he?
16 seconds up the road from me. Come on.
Spam.
Incident in turn 4. Looks like it's Powell on your right. Clear right.
Okay, 16.6. The gap is
Clear left. You're reeling. Adams in. The gap's now
15.5.
seconds.
Okay, not all is
P4
lost.
has binned it in. Turn 6. There's an incident in turn 5. Looks like it's Clark, V2. There's an incident in turn 6. We think it might be Martin and Maya. Yellow flag. Car left. Clear left.
And Taylor has definitely got this nailed. 15.5, half a second away from him that time.
0.4 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.8 off the pace.
How many incidents you up to now?
$13.
15, yeah.
It ain't over till it's over.
Car right. Right side's clear.
Yeah, lots of race left. $15 over the line. $14.5. Oh, well, I much prefer that line. That was a good lap.
I feel like I need a round wheel.
Mm.
Are you cutting on the inside for the fast left-hander before the corkscrew or going out wide yet?
Go out slightly wide.
Okay, Daniel, you're reeling. Adams, the gap is now 30 seconds.
Cheers, Stuart.
Car right. Clear right.
13.6.
We're currently setting the pace.
13.2. There's only 16 laps left.
Gone quick, hasn't it? You fuel to the end.
That was 142.3. Lap time's pretty consistent. I think P5 has been it in turn 6. There's an incident in the Andretti hairpin. It looks like Maya. So Adams ahead is now 12 seconds. Car right. Clear right.
Hey Vivo. Lots of race left. We're 10 seconds behind Taylor and we're taking about anywhere between half a second and a full second away from him each lap. And we've got 14 laps left, so could be a good finale, good showdown. Loads of time being chucked at him now. I wonder what's happened to him. I reckon he's had a slowdown. I reckon Taylor had a slow down, he just dropped a few seconds, Ben. It's looking like a fight to the end.
How far off are you?
Incident in turn 6. It looks like Powell. There's an incident in turn 5.
Wind down the uphill section, lost 2 places. Ah!
Mate. Gutted for you.
Alright.
Yellow flag.
He's about 8 seconds ahead.
On your right.
Oh, Stephen.
He's still there. Clear right.
Scary that was.
We're quickest right now.
That was close. Didn't like that. There he is. We can see him for the first time.
You're reeling, Adams. The gap is now 7.4 seconds.
Oh, I think Lee's just had his incident count. I'm only like 2 off him. Just drive through.
There's an incident in the Andretti hairpin. We think it might be Martin.
Right, 7 seconds. This is going to be a grand finale. 8.1 down to 7.3.
Thumbs out.
7.3 behind Taylor on this lap, and the gap has come down to
I think you might just
6.1.
yeah.
What's the BMW like in the rain?
Sketchy, but I don't know. I can't compare it to anything in the same class, can I? The only car I like tested out.
Well, how does it feel to you? Where's the worst bits?
Probably the slow speed corners. So the high speed stuff's not. It's just fun. Drive through.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that bit.
Incident in the Andretti hairpin. It looks like Martin.
Just turn my wipers off to see if I could deal without it. Nope, still coming down.
In the gaps now, 5.6. The quickest at the moment.
Oh, I'm not even on the lead lap now.
This is pressure for Taylor.
Oh, you're quite close, aren't you? I get a front row seat to this.
You might have to look through your rear view mirror though if you keep spinning.
What car's Taylor in? The McLaren?
BMW, that's why I was asking you, how is it?
Well, I'm finding it a handful. Corner exit for sure.
Ah, well that's the McLaren's Forte, isn't it? It's got the engine over the back. That's why I had a feeling.
That was at 141.5.
Don't think we'll even see it dry out, will we?
Price.
Definitely not. This is wet through to the end out. It's really good on braking. Oh, 7 more laps to go, 3.5 behind.
Looks like P5's gone off in. Rainy curve. Yellow flag, keep your wits about you, mate.
come on.
The gap to Adams ahead is now 3.7. We're setting the pace. Track temperature's decreasing. It's now 20 Celsius.
I'm struggling.
Are you lighting up the rears everywhere?
Yeah.
None of that here. It's so glued. So good.
Yeah, I have a feeling you might have the edge in the rain over Taylor. 2 seconds off now.
Turn 1 braking is unreal.
There's an incident in turn 5. Looks like it's Johnson.
Coming up against traffic.
There's an incident in turn 6. We think it might be Martin. Yellow flag, caution.
Oh, look at this traffic.
On your right. Clear right. You're in the middle. Clear left. Clear all around.
Come on. 1.6. 5 laps to go.
You've just done a 142.4. Left side, clear left.
This is it. Oh, he's getting squirrely.
You're reeling, Adams, in. The gap is 0.6.
Here we go then.
Car right. Still there. Still there. Right side's clear. Car left. Still there. Clear left.
Okay. It's on.
That lap time was 1:42.5.
Well, it's now or never, basically.
Okay, Daniel, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left. That lap was at 1:41.9. Car right, clear right, push, push, push. We can win this. Good pass, nice front.
Jeez. Heart rate is high. Heart is absolutely pounding. I can actually, yeah, it did. All them Porsche Cup races absolutely paid off. But let's get over the line first, shall we? Before we start attributing credit to anything. Come on. Cheers, Mark.
Left side, clear left. The gap to Adams behind is increasing. It's now 0.7. You're now in the lead. We estimate 3 laps of fuel left. Your lap time was 1:41.5.
Wow, you got ahead of him.
Oh man. I'm not talking till I'm over the line.
Sorry.
Turn them wipers off now. It's stopped raining. Rain stopped. Still got 2 more laps to go. This ain't in the bag yet.
Not going to make any difference to the track. You weren't supposed to talk anyway.
Oh my god. Oh, 2 more laps. This one and the next. And he's right there, he's right behind me.
Come on, Daniel, 2 to go. Stay focused, we can win this. Only 2 more laps of fuel. You've just done it, on your left. Still there, clear left.
Ooh. Last lap. Last lap now.
Come on, Daniel, 1 more lap. Keep it together. We'll win this. This is the last lap of fuel.
I'm sweating.
Have you won then? Or last lap?
Shh. Ooh. Oh God. If you threw me against the window, I'd stick to it. Oh my God.
Well done, Daniel. Great win. You deserved that today.
It's over.
Did you get it?
Oh yeah.
Nice one.
What an awesome race. Unbelievable. Man, Taylor, if you see this, you drove absolutely amazingly. Your strategy was took a big hit through strategy there. Yeah. Oh, that was good. Vindicated. All them little guides I've made about racing in the rain, it looks silly.
6th in the end. Not terrible. A lot of self-inflicted mistakes are in the wet.
Not great, not terrible.
Not great, not terrible.
I think the McLaren definitely is the rain car. I had a feeling it would be. I think anything mid-engined or rear-engine is going to be much better in the rain.
I must have killed my rears. They were all over the place at the end.
What an absolute cracker. That was brilliant. Me and Taylor were basically we were both on it all the way. There was no doubt about it. There was less than a second between us. Absolutely amazing.
Lee won out in the end.
Cheers, Vivo. Yeah, I'm of the same mind now. That went quick, didn't it?
Yeah, it's 10:15 already.
Dude, after like 8 hours of racing today, I think you could like scrape me with a knife and use it to
Do you want
cook
to do
in.
a NASCAR race?
No.
Honestly, try
That
to
was
pick
so
up
good.
the comedy.
So good. Come on, ain't you had enough?
Oh, I'm joking, by the way, but next time you're on, Connor,
You
just do
crazy?
one of the pickup
Yeah,
races,
yeah,
they're
yeah, yeah,
quality.
yeah. I will.
Box in 300
Yeah,
metres.
shut
I'm
up,
bringing it into the pits because I wasn't even on the lead lap. I want to do my 250
That was
kilometres.
that was an amazing race by Taylor. The win only feels this good because he absolutely threw everything, and he
Might do
was
some donuts,
he
actually.
really had me worried.
We're running on fumes, mate. 2.5 litres per lap.
So Taylor put a big salvo in with that strategy. He underfueled before the rain was coming, which meant that he would get that free fueling time when he'd get that free fuel time when we switched to wets, whereas I took the full tank because I expected the rain to not come as quickly as we thought it would. And then when it did, it would take a while for the track to start racing like it's wet. But as it turned out, no, it was pretty slippy from the get-go. Oh man, thanks for watching, everybody. I mean, I'm not going to go yet. I'll just drag the Discord in here.
Good job, man.
Oh my God, Taylor. He's gone. He's gone. Okay, so basically what's happening now is I'm in the Discord of a sim racing magazine, and because it's broadcasted, everybody that's watching right now, pop open the broadcast link. It's the top link in the description. Give them a like. Just pop them a message in the chat. Just say, awesome broadcast, because it will be, because they do such a good job with it. Pop over there and just give them the credit they deserve. And if you liked the look of this kind of racing, that was really good and fair. And these kind of events, these weird and wonderful events that actually more closely mimic real life, you can only really get that in the league. It's brilliant. Hey Simon.
Hey Danny, how you doing?
Yeah, all good. Just a notice, I'm streaming, so keep the F's and Jeffs, Dan.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. No. I saved all those for during the race.
Yeah, oh man, how was that for you?
That was fun. That was really good fun. I've done a few wet races in the officials, but not surrounded by so many incredibly fast and talented people.
That was so good. So good. What car were you in the end?
I was in BMW.
I reckon the BMW was pretty tricky in the wet, judging by everyone else around me.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. I got caught out a few times, but that was my own stupid fault more than anything.
Goodness me. Okay.
I am dripping wet with sweat though, so it's almost as if I have been in a wet race.
Oh man, tell me about it. I think I'm gonna need a spatula to get out of the seat.
Well, the old swamp bottom going on.
Yeah. Swamp everything, because I was streaming. I was racing for 6 hours today, and I'm wearing the same clothes, so it was only a little bit of a gap. I just thought, well, I've come this far, I'm not getting changed and showered for this. So basically, I've put an extra glass layer on it.
Yeah,
it's disgusting.
That's a good excuse to get a new rig, right?
Yeah, I think it's so much more fun when it's actually physically hard.
Yeah.
I can see. I'm looking at my webcam now, and it's like you can see like a mild satin sheen, because my heart rate. I could hear my heart through my headphones in the last lap, because I'd just overtaken Taylor, and it was so blooming treacherous. But yeah, how was your adventure in general?
Yeah, great. I had 3 objectives: 1 to finish, 2 not to finish last, and 3 to not get a drive-through, and I just got the drive-through right at the end. Just stepped out one bit too much. But
Oh man, the off tracks were really coming thick and fast. I thought, hang on a minute, at this rate, it's going to be, touch and go, whether you go through that.
yeah, I think they can be quite vicious there in the dry, let alone when there's no
Yeah.
grip.
Awesome race. Oh, he's gone.
I mean, you two came past me a fair amount of times. It looked like you were having a right old ding dong.
Oh man, that rain is just so superb. Love it.
It was really well timed as well. I think.
It was. Taylor is short fueled his pit stop, and then
Right.
that basically gave him 10 seconds. He got 10 seconds on me from that pit stop because then he could get. Oh, he's gone. Well, it's just me in the waiting room now. Flipping it. Man, I hope that was entertaining for you all. That really was just. You could not tell how that was going to go until the very end. Until the very, very end. That was a classic, superb wet race. And what a great drive that was from Taylor. Absolute beast. And he is very quick. I reckon he might have won it in the McLaren because he was so quick in the McLaren in the GT4 season. I'm just going to pop open Control Shift B. Sorry guys, there is something happening behind the scenes. One sec.
Had a little bit of experience in it. I knew you had to be super careful. So when the rain came, I wasn't too worried. I think most of it was just pushing too hard at the wrong times when I came out.
Sources, window.
Yeah, I didn't feel too terrified because I'd had a tiny bit of experience, but everyone's in the same boat, right? It's only just hit this classic car, and everyone's having to learn really quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not an easy class of car to drive.
Okay,
really,
there we go.
They have the sort of GT car feel. They've got all the fancy wings and canards and splitters, but they've not got the power to sort of back it up like
Let's get rid of that.
GT3 style, have they? So it's a bit of a paradox of a car to drive.
Yeah, to be honest, it works quite well for me because me and tin tops don't get on too well, but I think having one with a little less power in it, but it's still a reasonable amount of grip.
So this is
Right point for me.
this broadcast is happening on the
I'm used to a bit more power and a lot
the
more
top
grip.
link on the
But,
description. So if you were here,
I'm just at that point where I'm
Pop
starting
that
to learn
open.
how to steer the car with my feet.
give them a
And
like.
It feels like this car's a really.
They organised this race. They put all the admin work behind it. They did all the hard work.
I'll have to keep my eye on that. And try and
We just turn up and race.
I mean, I can't.
They do all the actual work. So they deserve
It's been great to see you out there tonight.
deserve some
Is there
credit.
anyone you'd like to give a quick shout out to before you head off?
They deserve all the credit.
Yeah,
So,
big shout out to, obviously,
and remember, you can join the Discord to hear about and take part in any future events like this. It's open to the public.
your back. For the gentle ribbing of the crisp livery. Just a bit of fun, really. Right.
Who's
Well, I
that?
hope you enjoy the
Who's
rest
that?
of your evening.
Yeah, you see, Simon. Good racing with you.
Yeah, likewise. Hope you get dry soon as well.
Yeah. Ah, man. Straight in the shower. Cheers, Simon.
Yeah.
What is that over there? Get rid of that.
Keep finding and hunting the grip. So it was a shame that Simon didn't get all 3 out of 3 that he was hoping for, but glad to hear that he still had a good time.
Absolutely. Someone that really had a good time was this man, Danny Lee. Enters the event the day before, comes in, wins the thing. Danny, you must be over the moon with that, mate. What a great race and what a chase with Taylor.
That was so good, and it only feels this good because Taylor, I know how quick he is, and he absolutely he pulled the perfect strategy. He underfueled in that middle pit stop, because he went this way and I went the other, and he turned out to be right, and he bought himself 10 seconds of space, and I thought I was cooked. So it was a mighty effort to come back on him, because he's a quick guy, and I think the McLaren really did me some favours out there.
I was going to ask actually next up, what was the McLaren like in the wet weather? Because obviously you were the sort of spearhead McLaren. Lee Berridge was really wrestling the thing as well. I wouldn't have expected it to be a car that would be comfortable in the wet, but it seemed to go quite well.
Well, I'm not sure whether you caught it or not, but when it was sort of transitioning from dry to wet, I had a spin coming down a hill after the corkscrew. That was when I thought, oh god, hang on a minute, I've judged this completely wrong. But normally cars with the engine over the rear wheels of any kind, mid-engine, rear-engined, they're normally much easier to sort of translate in the wet, because you're not flinging them into any corners, but you need the drive coming out of them, and you also need that extra weight over the rears to kind of help it get round. So it felt incredible under the brakes, and the traction was brilliant. Dean was in the BMW and he was reporting that it was just all over the shop, really difficult to kind of get the power down and at times. So I just think that style of car with the engine towards the back gives you lots of a big advantage in the wet. Everybody who drives Porsche in the GT3 class series reports the same. It's just easier to get around in the wet. So I was kind of betting on that, knowing that there was potential weather on the way. I thought I would have a better time in the McLaren, and it turns out to be right.
Absolutely. Well, it certainly worked out for you, mate. We were watching the chase, we were watching the lap times and seeing the time count down. Was it hard to keep your head in that situation, or did you feel like you had it all under control? Because we know that when you are on a chase like that, it's easy to get away from yourself, isn't it?
It was really. It felt like I was only just hanging on to the back of, Taylor's times by the tips of my fingers, and at times it didn't feel like I was even managing that. There was a couple of silly slowdowns that cost me a few seconds. At times, because the further away you are, the relative delta difference doesn't really track it correctly, so you have to check in with the actual time difference every time you cross the line. And every time I crossed that line, it was 5 tenths down, 7 tenths down, eating out of his lead. So it really did feel like it was always destined to be a finale right at the end, and I couldn't have asked for a better endurance race. That really was a perfect example against a really good opponent.
Well, it was an absolute blast to watch it, Danny, and it's been great to have you and Dean in one of our events again as well. We knew we'd miss you from the GT4 challenge, but it's good to get you back out in the GT4s once more in a special event like this. Is there anyone you'd like to give a shout out to before we wrap it up?
Just purely a shout out to you guys and the admins for doing the broadcast and putting this event together. Like I said on the stream just now, it's you guys that do all the hard work and kind of give us a platform to race on. All we do is turn up and race it. So much appreciated. It's been a lovely event, and I'm sure I'll be back again.
Well, we look forward to it, Danny, and thank you so much, mate. The words mean a lot to us, and we have a good time doing it as well. So thank you. It's really good fun to have you on the circuit with us. We appreciate the support you give SRM as well, and hello to all of you viewers as well if you're still streaming at the moment. It's I hope it's been great to see from their side. I'll be watching it again this evening, watching it back from your perspective, because I'm sure it was an absolute blast. But thank you as always, mate, and hopefully we will see you again very soon.
Cheers, Chaz. Thanks, Ed. Thank you.
Cheers, mate.
There we go. So if you want to see that race back, I mean, not all of it, unless you thought it was really interesting. I mean, it was amazing to drive from my point of view. Brilliant. Very tentative. My heart, when I passed Taylor, I could hear my heart in my brain. It was so pounding so hard. Love it though. So the top link in the description goes to the broadcast done by Chaz Draycott. They put all this together. Sim Racing Magazine is a good community to be aware of. So if you're in Discord, join their Discord and just keep an ear out for these events, because they are really top class, the best of club racing, amongst one of the best communities for club racing like this, and it's just brilliant. If you're comfy in iRacing and you want to take it to the next level above, then go there and join a great group. But otherwise, folks, it's 10:30. I think I'm going to need a pressure wash and a cup of tea, in that order. So thank you all for watching. It's always good to have you guys on board, and keeping me great company, great encouragement too. So thank you very much, and I'll see you all this following Tuesday for another daytime stream. Thank you very, very much, and see you again.